Hey guys, welcome back to ED Figure Unboxing. If you're brand new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. And today we're going to take a look at a Bring Arts action figure, Zidane and Garnet from Final Fantasy IX. And I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing his name right, but please feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. But anyways, I'm really excited for the line. For those of you who follow me on a regular basis, you guys know I'm a big fan when it comes to Final Fantasy characters. Ever since they announced the Bring Arts line being 1/12 scale, all I could think of is Final Fantasy characters. And I'm actually quite surprised they're showing so much love for FF9, which is definitely one of my favorite. At the time of this video, they've pretty much announced all the major casts. We've seen prototypes of it, and I think half of them are on pre-order already, which is really cool. They're even making Beatrix. But anyways, I think they're going really premium with this though. This is probably the most expensive set I've got recently, but it seems like it comes with a lot of stuff, and they look great. The proportion is accurate to the game, so I think they're just gonna be on their own scale, which is cool. Anyways, here's the left box, here's the right of the box, and here's the back of the box. And that's not wasting more time, and bust this thing open and see what we got. No way a 15-year-old could afford this. And here we have the figure still in the inner packaging, looking really good. And we've got a lot of interchangeable heads back there. Very, very cool. And yeah, let's check it out. Alright, so here we have the figure itself, and my first impression on these two is pretty good. By now we've seen enough Bring Arts action figures to kind of know what to expect, and these two are no exception. I kind of know what I'm getting into already. And let's just take a closer look at the figure. I love the attention to detail. The paint job is really clean for the most part. I don't seem to have any paint issues. I still have some gripes in terms of the engineering of the joints and all that, but it's not too bad this time around. And yeah, I think we can jump straight into the articulation. And for the articulation, let's quickly go over it from the neck down. He can look up about this much, can't really look down. You can tilt his head side to side, no problem. And his shoulder is just on a ball joint, but you can raise his arm up about this much. And you do get shoulder swivel. Bicep swivel with the joint can curl about this much, and we do get the ball wrist. And you can swivel here as well for the forearm. And for the ab crunch, it doesn't look like there's any, but oh, it's actually quite good. So you can bend forward about this much, can bend backwards about this much. Have some pretty good side-to-side movement, and you are able to take out a dagger here, which is really nice. And for the leg, there's no pull down method of any sort, but I believe this is a soft material, but I'm gonna be really careful. I don't want to chip the paint, but you do see like a swivel joint over there, and yeah, you can kick out about this high before I start feeling uncomfortable. Can bend about this much, and have some really good side-to-side pivot and toe hinge. And here's Garnet. Can't really look up and down because of the hair, but we do get a joint over here, so I don't know, there's not much motion there, and you can tilt side to side, no problem. We get ball joint, shoulder swivel, bicep swivel, curl about this much, kick up. This is actually on a soft material, bend about this much. And ab crunch, there is some movement but not too much, pretty much exactly what you would expect. And yeah, no toe hinges. I believe that's it for the articulation. Again, Bring Arts action figures is always look first and articulation is secondary, so this is not too bad. I think you should be able to pull off most of the poses. Anyways, let's check out the accessories. And for the accessories, we can start with the default face of Zidane, and it looks pretty good. And next up, we have Zidane with eyes closed. And then we have a teeth gritting angry expression. And here are the interchangeable hands, and we're gonna check them out during the action poses. I just want to save you guys some time, but we have 3 kind of display open hands and a pair of hands to hold the weapons. And lastly, for Zidane, we've got the weapons. Here's the twin dagger. They're very nicely painted and sculpted, looking very, very good. And of course, you can just take off the handle here to slide it in. And here is another pair of the twin dagger. Very, very cool. And here's one of the more iconic weapons. I remember this one hits like a truck. Very, very nice. And we have 2 kinds of interchangeable tail. And for Garnet, we can start with the default head. Looking very, very good. She's very pretty. And next up, we get a closed eyes expression. And then we get a more serious look, full of determination. And next up, we do get 3 interchangeable head for the short hair version, which is kind of nice consider how expensive these are. At least we're getting some value in terms of plastic. And this look kind of reminds me of Mikasa from Attack on Titan. I wonder if Isayama is a fan of FF9. And then we get a more serious face, kind of looking to the side. And lastly, we get this kind of a sad expression, looking very good as well. They all look great. And for the interchangeable hands, we do get a pair of fists and a pair of hands to hold the staff. We do have two kinds of staff, one with a cat paw, and this is just kind of like I guess it's for priest. And lastly, we have the praying hands. And I believe that's everything in the box, except for this stage, which I think I'm not gonna use. But anyways, let's check out some action poses. Anyways, that was just some quick posing, and I hope you guys enjoyed them. And let's jump straight into the final thoughts. Alright, so for the final thoughts, I like these two quite a lot, and I do highly recommend it. Beautiful paintwork, amazing sculpt, and it does come with a fair amount of accessories. The only problem I had with this set is probably the articulation. It had to be really nitpicky, but they should be able to do most of the poses you want them to do. And yeah, I think that's it from me. Do let me know in the comments on what you think. I'm really excited for the line, and I can't wait for Steiner and Vivi. And yeah, this is Eric. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.